Absolutely. So I'm not trying to sort of say all government employees are bad. That's absolutely not the case. It's just that there actually just does need to be a serious effort to reduce the waste and fraud, and we're just making that happen. And a lot of people in the government are very glad to see it happen.
I think it's really important.
You've got to imagine like the complete Karen annihilation of finding out that a bunch of basically crazy chud teenagers are now working at the government and they're shutting everything down. Like, bro, this is like a total federal government worker Karen. This is like a total rapture for them. Yeah, this is their worst nightmare. Yeah, the frat post. Just coming to shut him fucking down.
To recognize every single person around this table that's embedded within an agency is supporting that agency, whether they're working on systems or working through people. We are encountering droves of government employees who are missionaries, not mercenaries, who are...
Yeah, that's definitely true. Doge literally cut my summer school program I was going to teach at. I agree that there is waste, but what the fuck is designing education to low socio and economic students do and giving them equal opportunities? The reason why a lot of things get shut down isn't necessarily because of what they are. It's how they're appropriated and what that appropriation is. And so, like, if you have a system and the system has a good function, but it's being utilized in a bad way, you still have a bad system that needs to be shut down. And so that's the difference. There is going to be collateral damage and goods, and there are things that are good intentioned but done badly. And of course they're going to shut them down, because doing them badly is also a misuse of taxpayer money. You can't just say that, well, we had a good system, there is like some good that this does, so it justifies a, you know, basically blank check of money. No.
Actually here serving because they believe in what they're doing and they want to do things well. We are trying to empower them, and they feel empowered now to ask the question of why? Why aren't we doing this? What else can we be doing? How can we fix this? And I think agency by agency, it is filled with exceptional government employees, right? And when we give them the tools, when we give them the systems, and we leave behind systems to help them do their jobs better, that's the permanent change, right? And they're embracing that, not because it's new to them, it's because it's something they've always wanted to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But for the first time ever, we're giving them the tools and the collaboration to be able to do that.
Baldy's cooking.
Very important message. Yeah. That message needs to get out a lot more. I'm so glad you said that.
Yep.
We have exceptional people at all of our agencies.
Very true.
Exceptional. I mean, they do a thankless job and work incredibly hard.
True.
I love to hear how collaborative it is with these people in these agencies, and it's not all conflict. Sometimes in the media, you always hear about conflict, and you guys are considered these ruthless suits that come in and scare people, but it's
There is conflict, but that is the exception.
Conflict is normal. Like, this isn't, again, this is more Karen alarmism. Of course there's conflict. Duh. No shit.
It's actually true of history in general. People study the wars a lot, but actually most of the time there wasn't war.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
It's just not as exciting.
It's just not as exciting.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, for the TV guys, we like conflict, but in this case, we love the collaboration. So thank you guys. Thanks for allowing me this access in here.
All right, in other news, 100 days of President Donald Trump's second term means 100 days of Elon Musk and his effort to eliminate wasteful government spending.
So Rich Eisen is live outside the White House with more on Doge and just how much it has saved the American taxpayer and what its future looks like, Rich.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Department of Government Efficiency and Elon Musk say they've already saved billions of dollars for U.S. taxpayers, $106 billion according to the department, which breaks down to about $1,000 a taxpayer. Ways to go, though, to the $2 trillion Musk initially targeted. Doge has slashed federal programs, employees, and entire departments.
Is Doge just getting started? This is a long-term enterprise.
Please.
It's a long-term enterprise, because if we take our eye off the ball, the waste and fraud will come roaring back.
That's the thing. I learned this about roaches. You gotta cut them in half, and even then, sometimes half of them ends up back on. You throw them in half, and you throw them in the garbage can. One of those halves is coming out of the garbage can. You gotta throw the whole bag away.
They can Doge when Democrats get back in power.
We're trying to have it be such that the funding is removed, so that's gone. So there's a lot of
This is real! This is real firepower!
Lots of special government employees.
Things like, you know, Elon is also a systems exploiter, right?
Oh, I'm not
like that's
gonna
one
make
thing
it
about
easy.
Elon, Donald Trump, and like, you know, even George Soros. These people are expert systems
You need to
exploiters.
stop that vehicle in its tracks.
And so they know how to stop other people from doing it. Opportunists? Yeah. Bernie Madoff? Yep. CEF system exploiter.
That is scheduled to end May 30th. Washington is going to spend more time testing. Democrats want to back out. They accuse Doge of overinflating savings, cutting vital government services, research, and foreign aid. Yesterday, Vice President J.D. Vance toured a steel factory in South Carolina, where he said the Trump administration's first 100 days marked the golden age of American manufacturing.
Isn't it so weird to actually just see him? It almost feels like that's not him.
You're welcome.
And also oil
Someone scratch my back.
Now, to me, that marker means a lot of things for the state of South Carolina. It means a lot of things for this planet. It means a lot of things for America. Number one, 100 days means energy dominance. We have started drill, baby drilling. It means cheaper gas. It means America is self-reliant.
As for President Trump after that address last night,
This is real
Okay, so they're not
firepower!
going anywhere. It's just their leader's going to go back to one of his full-time jobs. Going to probably be there 1 or 2 days. Thanks, Rick. He's going to be there 1 or 2 days a week. They did say to bring out that one of the things that Doge has done is their actions have led to the 283,172 job cuts. That is half.
That's a good start. It's a really good start. You guys are doing great, but you gotta up those numbers.
I feel like myself again.
Of all the job cuts in the country, but it's always been the intent to thin out and lean out the federal workforce.
Gotta
which is
prune the trees.
3 million people. Many of them took buyouts.
Yeah, to get paid through September. If you took that deal,
Yep.
you had to sign up at the beginning of February, and then you worked paid through September. Many of those people left without other
They use
They use
Old Testament kind of guy. Oh yeah.
Things are gonna be
Made it
different.
halfway.
Like I am the
Just stop,
arrest
just stop,
them,
don't tip.
lock them up, charge them with treason if
Better stop that
possible,
vehicle.
especially for like some of those judges that are like keeping gang members in their house and helping them. Like I would go all the way.
Firepower!
Yeah, like and people say, "Oh, that's horrible, that's horrible." I say, "Bro, we just getting started."
This is real firepower!
We're still trying to play nice.
I feel like they're just going to put all this stuff put in place. So I'm just curious, when they do this big, beautiful bill, if they can put some guardrails in place, you know, they can't just reallocate all this stupid spending on all this nonsense, wasteful gender studies.
But that's why elections have consequences. That's why you
They need to not think about that. When you think about ways to delegitimize and expose the corruption and the people that are against them to a degree that it totally destroys and hamstrings their movement so they don't get reelected. Period. Like, stop thinking about cooking the books and start making sure that you're writing the pages.
You're ready for action!
That's the way I see it. They won't do it. That's what they need to do. Yeah, if they want to keep winning, they have to show crucifixion. Not literally.
Yeah, bro, you can chill.
Probably. But they have to show.
Enemy located.
My good deed for the
It's a dumb take. No, it's not. It's not, because they have like the people in the future government. You know how Trump just ignores the Supreme Court and does whatever the fuck he wants. That's what they'll do too. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what rules you put down. They just ignore the rules.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
It's much better.
This is what you get.
This is real firepower!
I'm gonna start timing people out to call women that are blonde snow bunnies. Just because a girl is a snow bunny and she's blonde, that doesn't. Sorry, just because she's white and blonde, that doesn't make her a snow bunny. I'm so fucking sick of this. Fucking stop it. That's not what it means. That's never what it's meant. It's fucking annoying. Anyway.
We have contract. In order to get another contract, you fill out all the
Someone
paperwork,
hold that can TP.
so it would take a long time to get back to where we were originally. But you mentioned in the first hour the Iron Mountain Limestone Mine. It's this mine that's about an hour outside of Pittsburgh, and it's where retirement forms, folders, all the documents from people who work in federal government services, when they retire, it takes about 6 months for that retirement to go through because all this paperwork is done by hand. It's stored in manila envelopes, cardboard
It's
boxes.
done by hand? Really? That sounds like a bad process.
And there are 10,000 applications per
Yeah.
month, so it takes a long time to go through everybody's files. But there are a lot of people that work at the mine. There's 700 plus people that operate 230 feet underground. So if they do close down this mine and make it all computers, then to make it quicker, your retirement quicker, those people do stand to lose their jobs. So maybe we could train them to do the computer system.
So it's already happening electronically. This country where there's no one would want to. Here's what Doge has done with the mines, and this is their game plan to
Bro, we need Spanish.
and getting Social Security.
Yeah, so basically, if anybody doesn't know, the reason why only a certain amount of people can retire from the federal government per year is basically because, well, the government can only process so many retirements per year. It's because all of this paperwork is stored in an underground mine, and it's in all of these different file folders.
Final 10 seconds.
That's right. Yep.
You're welcome.
It's right there.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Invisible.
No, it's not. That's the dumbest thing you've ever heard of so far. I can guarantee you this is not the one.
Pretty soon you're a bad guy. I'll patch you up.
This is once to retire. They can't. It can take 6 months to compile the paper and carry the paper into a mine where it's stored.
It's such a joke.
And it also, they call the calculation.
This
Everything
is
in
real
2025.
Reconciled, adjudicated. This is thicker than the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yeah.
And if I had to process.
The current score is
We are in good
0
hands.
to 2. Time to switch
Oh, boy.
things up,
Yep, that's all I
including
need
which
to hear.
side you're on.
Yep, we're good.
Who are you calling
Everything
a
is
raccoon,
totally
huh?
fine.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We're gonna be safe. I feel safe again? Yep.
Trilogy.
Yeah.
And if I had to process this, I would rather do my taxes in the dark than have to go through this.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing is we're bringing this process online with modern software. And I'm excited to share that as of tonight, we have 25 retirees going through an entirely online retirement process.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
It
sounds so simple.
Yes, and it's great
You can
collaboration
do
with
that?
Retirement Services inside OPM. So this has always been their dream, and we're just here to help accelerate it.
90s, right? It sounds like something we'd be talking
30
about in the
seconds
90s.
before
Like,
your
oh,
time.
this is our
Get
first.
ready.
We have computers, and we
Yeah.
have the first 25 people
We're
retired.
rediscovering
All the people that are complaining
computers.
about Doge in Congress,
What,
why didn't
humans?
try to fix this?
They don't
Obama didn't try to
understand
fix
anything
this. Joe
because
Biden
they
didn't try to
never
fix this.
listen.
All of them could have fixed this only because of Elon Musk and Doge
Yeah.
and Donald Trump. This is getting.
But it's indisputable the gains that they've made. It's indisputable that now, if you're going to want to get money from the government, you have to write
The battle
what
starts
you're
in
actually
5,
getting it
4,
for.
Yep,
and be
everything's
accountable
computer.
after you get paid.
Get get ready
This
for
is
it.
certain things with systems,
All you need to do
nothing
is
to do with
capture the mission
jobs
area.
that are just games. So
And that young man that went to the mines, he showed you that thick stat of one person's retired. That's one person.
Right. I'm Steve Doocy. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley.
Oh my God, is that the full interview? No, it's not. There's more of it. We're gonna watch more of it tomorrow. So, but this is the first part of it that I wanted to watch today because it's the shorter version and I thought it would be really funny. So, Big Balls has been revealed. So we have not only, so let's just get this straight. We have a, what do you call it? We have, let me make sure I can get all this straight. We have a guy come in here who's named Big Balls and make a joke about it. It's all guys in here. They're talking about like all this government bullshit. A Lord of the Rings joke is made. Everybody's laughing. Guys, I'm thinking we're back.
I found them.
I'm thinking that we are back in a
This is real firepower!
Oh man, we're never leaving again. Yeah, this is a total Karen apocalypse. We're done. You see Wow to come back? We voted for this. I wish if I had known this shit was gonna happen, I would have voted for Trump. I am so happy with all this. I am thrilled. Yeah, there it is, boys. And the boys are back in town. Yeah, that's right. Well,
This
anyway,
is real firepower!
Or sorry, 8:30. It's 8:39. So we probably got
Change.
Clear the way.
Oh, we're gonna watch this. There was an interview done about Xbox. He's the president of Xbox. Here we go.
Please welcome to the stage Sarah Bond, president of Xbox at Microsoft, for a conversation with Bloomberg's Tina Davis.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
I am ready to put on a show.
Talking about you and Microsoft team feel there have been reasons to be alarmed. The video game industry is just not growing, and there's a real need to figure out how to reverse that. What's causing the issue, and how does Xbox turn it around?
One of the reasons why the video game industry isn't growing is because there was a massive boom in video games in COVID. And as the world isn't locked inside all the time, even growth, like if you're growing at 10% every year, but you have a 50% growth that falls off, it's going to look like you're not growing.
Yeah, you know, the last year or so,
It's balancing out. Yeah, it's balancing out.
video games.
Ulti, napon later.
And even in 2023, we saw some tremendous releases, tremendously groundbreaking games. Still, the growth.
Hey, MK, can you change, bro?
We're not going to get any examples, are we? Why don't we get some fucking examples? Which games suck? Like what? Actually, you know what? Let's look at Xbox releases. We have 3 big Xbox releases last year. I know Rush did extremely well, but it didn't really have like a huge player base. Not really compared to like other games. Starfield. Poster child.
Can someone touch? I can tip.
Aggressive mediocrity. And then number 2 would be Red Space. Same thing.
Don't mess with.
So yeah, if you work at Xbox, this is absolutely the way that you're gonna feel.
You know, a lot of that's related to our need to bring new players in.
Well, you can't expect to win them
make
all.
gaming more accessible. All of that has been happening at the same time that the cost associated with making these beautiful AAA blockbuster games is going up, and the time.
Has it ever occurred to you that maybe that's not the way that you should make games? That you don't need to make these AAA blockbuster games? Maybe that's not the right decision? Because like maybe that's really where the issue is. And this is the problem, right? Is like you're blaming the audience, you're blaming the market. Maybe it's your process. Maybe the process is fundamentally flawed.
It takes to make them is going up.
It is, yeah.
And so
then stop making
so
them
much
that
of
way.
our focus as
Stop doing it that
Xbox
way.
is about how we do things to help the industry all up.
Except for
while also ensuring
Tango
our brand,
Studio,
you know,
'cause,
everything that we do
you know.
is there through this moment of transition.
Related to some of the trends you're identifying.
I'm not really sure what that. Well, I don't know what she just said, but yeah, I'm not sure. But okay.
You know, earlier this week, Xbox announced the shuttering of 4 game studios. I know
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Day of Donald Trump's first term, and you will be very pleased to hear it is going incredibly well.
The most successful 100 days in the history of our country.
Suck it, Jefferson! Suck it, Lincoln! Suck it, Roosevelt Square! Trump's first 100 days, the most successful in American history. It would be like if America landed on the moon and killed Bin Laden in the same mission. Thought you could hide on the moon, Bin Laden? Get him, boys! Did you know people make that noise when they According to Trump, the most successful 100 days in the history
You'll
of
need
our
a
country.
top-notch team to win this one.
Can anyone offer a counter?
Chaos and confusion from Wall Street to Washington.
More than $6 trillion in market losses, consumer confidence plummeting.
Outrage over Musk and his Department of Government Efficiency.
The showdown has legal scholars afraid that this might actually be a constitutional crisis.
Firestorm over the national security breach.
The Russia-Ukraine war raging on. Just 39% of Americans approve of the way Trump is doing his job. Lower than any past president at the 100-day mark.
He has the lowest approval rating of any president in the past 8 years.
But sometimes we take stuff other people are got.
Donald Trump's ratings are
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Underwater. He doesn't care. He's not afraid of being underwater because he's equipped
People
with
think
a
they can see
flotation
right
unit,
through me.
protective.
I bet you've heard that before too,
A flotation unit protective accessory.
From one mother to another, let me say you are a true gem. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But I hate to break the bad news to Donald Trump. It's been a while since I visited Avengers Town.
Look who's
Chuck
here.
Schumer fight for the states.
You're welcome.
Remember, that's what I need. We're going to see
I go deep there.
until he goes below 40.
He'll do yes.
He's below 40 now.
that though?
That fucking hurt.
Finish him, Schumer. Trump is going after free speech.
You're ready for action.
How will you destroy Trump now that he's below 40%?
So we sent him a very strong letter just the other day.
I could deep
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Very strong questions.
You're welcome.
Pelo. Don't push so far.
I'll get you to Avengers Tower in no time.
Almost there.
Salok on Pelo.
That's what I need. Why is this university different from all other universities?
You're ready for it. This is real firepower. Your powers are mine.
Against the world.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're welcome.
Us against the world. Shields up.
Now you're always safe in the army.
Stand down. Here comes Rocket again.
Unfortunately, I do think it's pretty clear that on the economy, Donald Trump did make a boo-boo.
Again!
Oh, the Delta truck. It ain't cheap.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Donald Trump's net worth more than doubling. President Trump's meme coin.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap. You're ready for action. I feel like myself again.
It's been a while since I visited
Avengers Tower. Those beavers don't grow on trees, you know.
Your turn to disappear.
Amazon, Jeff Bezos,
You're welcome.
$40 million to license a documentary
Don't mind me.
about Melania.
I'm just dying.
You belong to me!
Behold the god of thunder!
I'll patch you up.
$40 million for a documentary about Melania Trump.
I could deed for the day.
Made the entirety of the Ken Burns Civil War.
You're ready for action.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Show up.
Keep that vehicle moving.
I think obviously they want
That is a first.
the entirety of the Planet Earth series, 11 episodes.
This is a
Less
nice
than that,
spot.
$25 million. And I know Melania is a mysterious planet.
I'll patch you
You
up.
don't have to wait outside her house for weeks at a
Almost
time,
there. Don't
hoping
turn
to
back
catch
now.
a rare nocturnal South American toad. 40 million?
Follow the enemy.
Trump, I'm personally doing great.
Your powers are real firepower.
So many of them, it's like that. But for Hannibal Lecters.
Need to heal.
Massing a bunch of Hannibal Lecters around the border.
Feeling fantastic.
Solution for immigration. There was a line here yesterday.
Now let's see them.
So are we taking out the Lecters? The worst of the worst?
Last week's deportations
I'll
included
patch you up.
3 American children, all U.S.
Is that
citizens.
vehicle
One of
moving
them is
again?
battling cancer.
Much better.
蝶の舞を食らえ!
The cancer kid is the one who gets the win.
This is real firepower.
Disappear.
My good deed for the day.
You know you're always safe
Someone
with me,
scratch
Harvey.
my back.
The mighty
But there
Magneto,
are certain
savior of
moments where I
humankind,
feel
strikes
that
again.
so that's not working out. What about
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Let it get stronger and bigger and better, as I say.
Some uninvited guests.
Like myself again.
longer?
I'll patch you up.
We better retreat.
So I'm told.
Approach this site with caution.
But fine.
I'll patch you up.
Let's go.
Baby Vance was one of the last people to see Francis alive, having a meeting with him the day before he died.
Anyone willing to help?
I've got all the.
Watch this spot. Don't you understand how big which one?
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
What did you do to this man? This punk literally
Armor packed here. Pay
He
up.
drank sewage
I'll
water
patch you up.
in slums and survived all of it. 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
So
Talking
close.
with J.D.
This is
Vance.
your big chance.
And the Pope is like, God, check please. God.
Behold the god of thunder!
Get me out.
Don't mind me.
This is
This is real firepower. See, I'm fucking helpful.
I checked with him. I will say
settle the war in Ukraine?
I will have that war settled in 1 day, 24 hours.
I will get it settled before I see
Only
the
60
president.
seconds
If I
left.
win, when I'm president-elect, and what I'll do...
Your powers are mine!
Against the world!
You're welcome. Behold, that child!
Feeling fantastic. Get that vehicle moving again! Down to 30 seconds.
And no end. So what happened?
We're out of time.
He was exaggerating with his campaign promises to end the war in Ukraine on day
Here
one.
comes, come on, let's get this You're ready for it?
Final 10 seconds.
This is real firepower!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'll patch you up.
Disappear! Clearly you needed some help.
Low-key on point.
Today, the U.S. will make no security guarantees to Ukraine.
Somebody just trying to absorb what's considered.
You're ready for it!
Russia, who invaded a sovereign nation.
Beholds the god of thunder! See, I'm blocking out You're welcome.
After saying to Russia,
Behold that!
The current score is 2-0.
bombing. And Trump is now
Time to
reduced the
switch
world's
things
greatest
up,
negotiator
including
to-
which side you're on.
President Trump called on Russia to
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Putin saying, Vladimir, stop.
Vladdy! Stop! It's in all caps, Vladdy. The commander-in-chief of the world's most powerful army, with the nuclear briefcase on one side, the direct red phone to Moscow on the other, decided the best way to demonstrate the serious in which he took this heinous bombing was to open off-brand fire and all caps. Concerned face, bicep, party hat, eggplant, skull.
He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Didn't work. Because Vladimir Putin is not a golden doodle.
This is on another plane. That's what I said in the Tower of Solitude.
I know.
He is apparently
He
a
might have cast a spell of silence in the town.
But maybe it's not fair to judge
The
Trump's
battle starts in
negotiating skills
5,
based on the Ukraine.
4,
He didn't start
3,
that.
2,
We all know Ukraine
1.
by wearing that province. You knew what you were doing, Ukraine, when you sashayed up pretty much.
Once we get this timeline thing sorted out, I'm taking a long vacation somewhere with lots of stuff to see.
I am barely wounded.
My fellow Americans, this is liberation.
About out.
Liberation!
I'll patch you up.
It was a
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
from the Rose Garden.
My good deed for the day.
He snuck up on.
Good medicine.
Terror, chaos, markets in
You're welcome.
Major retailers like Target and Walmart warn shelves could go empty in a matter of weeks.
My good deed for the day.
Melting down overnight.
There's now a 60% chance of a worldwide recession.
Chaos.
I'll patch you up.
Uncertainty. No one knows.
Guys, please don't play so far.
Apparently plunging our nation into
There's a low-key behind us.
This is real firepower.
You are supposed to tell the person on your side. On your side, where they're gonna end up.
Beholds the god of thunder!
It's all bullshit.
me.
Trump wants to trade
I'm
war
just dying.
without any of the pre-planning and preparation that needs to be done.
I'll patch you up.
He has to go along with it because he's in the service of an impulsive man base that you have to lie to, so he doesn't turn his vindictiveness onto you.
Suspicious.
How did you not know that other countries weren't going to fight back? Did you miss that page in the
Stop them in their tracks.
China's retaliation now includes suspending exports of
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
United States. Those materials are essential for a number of American industries, including car makers,
Team play. That's
aerospace,
me. I'll patch
manufacturers,
you up.
and semiconductor producers.
This is real firepower.
Against the world.
By the eye of Agamotto! Behold the god of...
Bottle.
You ain't got rid of me yet.
Okay, never mind.
material like Japan did
No.
in a spat with
No
China.
time.
But why bother preparing for a war that you yourself are
Armor
not
packs here. Hey, you're ready for action.
Don't contest.
They hit a checkpoint.
Bro.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Behold, tactile.
And we're in this position
You're welcome.
because we've been sold this
Behold the god of thunder!
bring these nations.
Your powers are mine.
Us against the world.
I'm telling you, these countries are calling us kissing my
I'll
ass.
patch you up.
Time magazine that talks were underway and that Chinese President Xi Jinping
Don't mind me.
China has shot back repeatedly, saying no.
1-1.
President said, I've made
Clear the way.
You've made 200 deals? 100%.
Rockets, launch it again.
100% bullshit. Here's how you know. 200
Armor
deals.
packs here.
There's only
Hey
like
up.
180.
You can TP now.
They made it happen.
He's making a deal. It's true. You get
I'm opening a
Unless he's making a deal
Relay
with Trinidad
deployed.
and
It
Tobago
ain't cheap.
separately. All right, Turks, you're
We better retreat.
Caicos, not the last.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Caicos. Trump is not only not the best negotiator,
Us against the world.
This is real firepower.
You're welcome. I own the store and I set the prices.
By the eye of Agamotto!
This is what you have to pay.
Leave them to Khonshu.
Before that business was destroyed by the internet.
No one.
You're
why
welcome.
in God's name would you use a brick and mortar department store?
Your powers are mine.
Us against the world.
Behold the god of thunder!
Scratch my back.
I, the president,
I'll patch you up.
seeds on the rack and that price list.
I am Asgard's might!
Now it's even. They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Or maybe that's just how capitalism works. The American president decides who's allowed to
You're welcome.
then other nations come back in 6 months.
See, I'm
Bro, get out. Why are you playing in their spawn? Come on, guys.
I'll patch you
We
up.
need to disappear.
Almost bowed out.
I am strengthened.
This is real firepower.
Us against the world.
Vishanti's power. I'll patch you up.
It's ours. We the people. And it's every
Behold, tactile.
Why would you even think of it? 250 meters.
I could eat for this. Leave them to Khonshu.
And more raw, painstaking equity that you
Behold the god of thunder!
You just want to make us great. That's a brand.
Anyone willing to help?
Our brand is not strategic uncertainty.
Things are
And
gonna
you
be
not the
different
keeper
this time.
Of our pot of gold.
This is a
You
nice
are
spot.
Temporary leprechaun. And the more
I'll patch you up.
Don't give them another inch. Or else.
Your powers are mine!
Us against the world!
President Trump, you are with your authoritarian wings. The more
Only
that
60
you
seconds
turn
left.
Our shining city on a hill into just another ordinary,
Relay deployed.
death-led,
It ain't cheap.
sea-level shithole. If I could just put this in
Final
negotiating
score.
terms,
2,
you can
2,
understand.
3.
All caps, Donald.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Tuesday will mark President Trump's 100th day in office.
President Trump's 100th day in office is coming up this Wednesday.
Tuesday's going to mark President Trump's 100th day.
Wednesday marks the 100th day.
On Wednesday of this week,
It's actually Tuesday.
Wednesday, April 30th.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
If you count January 20th, his inauguration day as day 1, then tomorrow is day 100. It's simple math. You just look at the calendar and count days.
Oh my God! This is how divided we become under Trump. We can't even agree on how counting will.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match? Pick your hero. Or villain, I'm not judging.
I do the right thing unless the wrong thing is more fun.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, I like your firearms. Never thought I'd find someone with the same taste on this backward planet.
Yeah. What you got in your trash can?
Let's see. Ion turret, photon reaction chain gun, mini black hole.
War journal entry. This world is
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force.
This is a nice spot.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
You're welcome.
I'm good to go.
Thanks.
Someone scratch my back.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Oh no, Groot! Now I gotta go blow you from a twig. Again.
They captured the mission area! The Light Force is in preparation. I'll get you next time.
You're ready for action! Relay deployed! It ain't cheap! I'm extra lethal! You're welcome! This is real firepower! This is real firepower! My good deed for the day! You're ready for this my way!
I'm telling you, Dukes. Happy to help.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control seized!
I'll patch you up! I just got more dangerous?
I'll get you next time.
Heads up! You're ready for Supernova! Together to victory! Someone scratch my back!
Hurricane incoming!
气贯长虹！ You're welcome! How good is Armor packs here! This is real firepower! Back in the fight.
That was just a control loss!
I just got more dangerous?
Any healing is good healing.
You're ready for
I see them!
This is real firepower! You're ready for action!
They've almost got it!
Ready for a boost? This my way! You're welcome! I just got more dangerous? Real I'll patch you up.
I'll get you next time.
My good deed.
Control seized!
Objective achieved. Good work.
The Light Force is building.
You're welcome. Get ready to lock and overload. I'll be ship shaking Together to victory. Armor packs here. Pay up.
Glory is almost yours!
This is real firepower. Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're welcome.
Hurricane incoming!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner!
It's my way.
Disappear! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
That's the first time. This is real firepower. You're ready for action. Good medicine. Who needs a power-up? My good deed for the enemy's coming.
Any healing is good healing. You know your spell.
You're welcome. I'm extra lethal. This is real firepower! Don't mind me. I'm just dying. You're ready for
Rockets begin. Call down some light.
We guard the galaxy, sure. But sometimes we take stuff other people are guarding. Relay deployed! It ain't
30
cheap.
seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Your idealism refreshes a battered old soul.
You can't be that old.
Astral projection makes me feel old.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Everything most decidedly does not happen for a reason.
I'll patch you up.
I'm good to go.
Armor patch here. Hey,
Thanks. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Objective achieved.
Control lost.
Armor patch here. Pay up. You're ready for action.
I'm good to go.
Hostile forces incoming.
You're welcome.
That's the boost I needed.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
I'll get you next time.
What I need.
I'm doing this my way.
Disappear!
Good medicine.
I'll patch you up.
Castle went down fighting.
Don't mind me.
They've got more soldiers than us.
Assemble!
Maximum pulse!
My time to shine.
I'm
Your
gonna
team's
get
capture
some
progress has
revenge.
passed the halfway point.
Coming through.
Armor patch here. Pay up.
That's the
You're
boost
ready
I
for
needed.
action.
Battlefield ready again.
You're welcome.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
I'll get you next time.
Fire storm! Lights out. Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy. I'm a good guy who occasionally takes stuff that doesn't belong to him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
No one escapes the inevitable.
I don't care. No mutant shall ever end up in your domain again.
So you say. But even a living island will meet its end eventually.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Twisted metal in ways I would never dare.
Someone should have stopped Doom a long time ago.
Armor packs here! Hey up! Oh, you're ready for action!
Much better.
That fucking hurt!
You may be my sworn enemy. We have need of her today.
The mission area is yours to capture now. I am ready to put on a show!
So long, turret.
Who needs a power-up? I'll patch you up. This tank's getting the wins. Too much like a bad memory.
Maximum!
Team play! That's me.
Time to earn this my way.
You're ready for action!
Disappear!
I'm good to go. The enemy is here.
You're welcome.
Supernova!
Team play! That's me. Get ready to lock and overdose. I'll patch you up.
I am Odinson.
I feel like my good deed for the day. Ready to get your yarn on?
The light force is building.
I'll patch you up. Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Asgard's might!
You're ready for This is real firepower!
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
I am barely wounded.
Heavy weapons. I'm in love.
I'll patch you up.
I feel like myself again.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
So long, turret.
Who needs a power up?
Mary's almost yours!
You're ready for action.
I am ready to put on a show!
For mutant kind!
Us against the world!
I'm doing this my way!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Maximum pulse!
Control lost!
You're ready for action.
I feel like myself again.
I'm trying to help.
Who needs a power up? You're ready for action. Someone scratch my back. This is real firepower. You're welcome.
Battlefield ready again. Much better.
I'll patch you up. Armor patch here. Pay up.
I am barely wounded.
Get ready to lock and You're ready for action. See, I'm sparking helpful. Let's put some more.
Us against the world!
I'm doing this my way!
ready to put on a show.
Maximum pulse!
They've almost got it.
Things are gonna be different this time. This is a nice spot. You're welcome.
I am Asgard's might!